Hello and welcome to Doppler IOTA. I'm your host, Ike, and today's discussion is going to be on Halon's razor. Now, Halon's razor is a philosophy that has helped me out quite a bit in parsing through the information of the world around me because we live in a time period where there's so much malice and so much and there's so much uncivil discourse that not a lot of the news is very palatable. But one of the things that does make it more manageable is the idea of Halon's razor. And Halon's razor is simply the philosophy that never attribute to malice that which can be explained away by incompetence. Simply stating that don't think when someone does something incorrectly, they're doing it because they don't like you or because they have some kind of ism or some kind of bias. It might just be due to ignorance. And that's so important nowadays with philosophies or mindsets like the idea of silence being violence being so prevalent because the world we live in is so cruel and indifferent to one's existence that we only have so much power to allocate to so many things. So usually, given the limited power that we as people have, we tend to allocate what little of it we do to those closest to us and those in our immediate area, because that's all we can afford. Like emotionally speaking, you like there's the idea that if you shed a tear for a fool, you'll be crying all day. Your tear ducts would atrophy, and the same applies to horrible things and tragic instances. It's so abundant, unfortunately, that we can't, like, as people, it would destroy us emotionally. And I think Holland's razor is just so important in that it helps you better understand the people around you because most people aren't hate filled. They're not spiteful or vindictive. Most of them are ignorant. And I know a lot of people like to say, "Oh, we'll just go and learn," but that's sort of the intellectual equivalent of telling someone to stop being poor and pick themselves up from their bootstraps. It's not really fair or practical for that matter. But I think that this philosophy is one that, although it's somewhat unfortunate because it does imply that the people who are messing up are stupid, I don't think that's entirely a bad thing. Everyone has their stupid moments, and stupidity is just another example of ignorance. And we're all still growing and we're all still learning. But hopefully this philosophy helps you. This is a shorter video. It's something that I'm trying out. So remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment, tell me if you liked it. But until next time, remember everybody, make waves. Peace.